Hi guys, so I am back with another video, and this is going to be my goals for 2019, and I'm going to show you my goals that I do have for this year, and also, how I set these goals, because not everybody has the same goals. Everybody wants different things in life. So I'm going to show you how I set my goals for me personally, and then maybe how you can give you some tips on how you can set goals for you personally and what you like and what you want, and I'll tell you what I want and what I like. But let's jump right in. So this is what I keep. I like to journal, so this is what I journal in, and this is also where I put my goals and stuff in. And I got this book from Target, and it's like the shabby chick brand, I believe. So let's just jump right in. So, like I said, I have small goals, like small personal goals, big personal goals, and then places and things I want to do slash see, and then I have financial goals. So, I'm going to start off with my small goals that I have. And one of my small goals is journaling every day. For me, writing helps a lot. I like to be, also too, I do like to be able to, if I journal every day and then I have something to go back to, if I journal every day and then I have something to go back to, is doing, and just compare and just see how much I've grown and how much things have changed, or if things have changed at all. Sometimes, they don't change too much, but they do change. So that is why I want to journal more, because it's a good reflection, good thing to be able to reflect on yourself, and I really like it. And then the next one I have is a personal goal as well, and it's to be more closer to God. Normally I am pretty close with God, but this past year I felt like I wasn't as much as I usually am. So this year I want to make sure that I definitely am more more, Christ-like. But if you're not Christian, I am Christian. I believe in God, but I don't push my beliefs on anybody. But that is something that I did want to do for myself personally. And then the next thing is to be organized. Last year, I set out all these things to help me be organized, and I just didn't keep up with them. So now I have all this organization and stuff, but it's not really organized. So this year, I'm definitely going to be more organized, use that stuff, use what it's there for. I bought it, there's something wasting my money. So, big personal goals that I have for myself. The first one I do have is to be more confident. I can tell you, all my life, I haven't been too confident in, I'm not gonna say in myself, but where I'm going with it is just more so, I don't think that I'm, hideous, and I have to wear makeup every day to go out, but, just me, I guess I shouldn't say more confident, I should say more outgoing, because, I don't know, I'm very, shy sometimes, so I did want to work on that. I do think I have good work ethic, but they can definitely be better, and that's where the confident thing is too. Is that I know what I need to do, I just need the confidence to do it. I guess is what I'm basically trying to say. So the next one I have is actually for my YouTube channel, and this is creating videos that not only that everybody else likes, but also that I like, because I do like to watch my own videos, and I do watch my own videos, so I just wanted to put, and I also did want to put more effort into them, be more creative, have some better ideas than just, the usual of what I do. So the next one that I'm gonna do is places and things I want to do see this year. So one of the places I want to go this year is Cleveland, because I love the mall out in Cleveland. So Cleveland, Ohio is where I want to go. 'Cause I want to go shopping there. I like their malls and stuff. So that is it. That is the exact reason why. So, oh, and they got the Cheesecake Factory. I wanted to go to the Cheesecake Factory. And then the next one that I want to do is I want to go to a college football game. Preferably either OSU or Florida State. One of those games, but I would definitely love to go to a college football game. I think it's better than the NFL, but that's just me. So, the next thing I have, and this is for financial goals. My one and only goal that I have financially is just to get all my credit cards paid off. Not that they're like outrageous, maxed out, but it's just nice to not have so many to not have so many of those credit card bills, because sometimes I forget about them because they're like they're not a big payment, they're just a normal like a normal $30 payment. So sometimes I just not even thinking about it, goes right over my head. So the best way to not forget is just to eliminate it, right? So I'm gonna put that to the side, and I'm gonna talk about how I decided the goals that I wanted to do. So how I decided, I always set out small goals that I can accomplish within that year. So anything that you are, that you can get accomplished in a year, that's what I consider a small goal. And I think I read on Pinterest that is considered a small goal. Anything you can accomplish in 1 to 2 years, or I think even 6 months. 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, that's a small goal. Now anything 4 to 10 years or something like that, they call those big long-term goals. So small goals for me is always something that I like to do. Because I am very I like to have things planned. I like to be organized. I like to setting goals for me just helps me feel what's the word, accomplished. So I make sure that I set something for myself that I know I can accomplish or really would want to accomplish. And like I said, that's why I have the journaling and the stuff like that. That to me also builds my personality and stuff. You can take some, reflect on what you did in 2018. Were you happy with it? No. So is it something that can be accomplished in a year to 2 years, maybe even 6 months? And put that in your small term goals, obviously. Now, the big term goals for me, a lot of people, going to school. If you went to high school, you graduated and all that, or you dropped out of high school, maybe going back to school is something like a big term goal for you. That's what I would consider a big term goal. Now, buying a house, getting a car, to me those are big goals. I just think, to me, I know when I bought my first car, it was a big deal to me. So that's what I also consider a big term goal, is something that would be a big, huge deal to me. So that is it. So moving on to things and places I want to do, want to go. I always make sure, for that, I have the money to do it. You know what I mean? You can't set that goal, oh, I want to go to Vegas, but never save up for it or never do anything to get towards that goal. So you definitely have to do that. And so if you're making $8, $9, $10 an hour, and you want this big extravagant trip to Vegas, that's obviously, that might probably take you, depending on all your bills, more than a year, and how good you are with money. And if you're not a shopaholic like me, I'm a shopaholic, so that would take me some time. But, not saying it's not doable. You can make $8 an hour and still have the things you want. You just have to work harder. So financial goals is, there's always room for improvement for financial things. You gotta look at your credit score, and that's basically how I made my decisions, looking at my credit score. And I saw that I had credit cards I could pay off because I don't necessarily need any, those credit cards. I mean, they're great for the discounts, You get one from Express and they got, you spend $200, you get $75 off. Or, Kohl's, they got their 15, 20, 30 going on. So, you put it on, and you have to put it on your Kohl's charge. Well, you could always pay it right back off, or you could just wait till the bill comes, Sometimes, they're busy and you're like, you just wait till the bill comes because you won't hold up the line, and then you're in it, just end up paying it month to month because you're like, it's not a big bill, I'll pay it off whenever. So, and like if you're looking for a house, they're gonna see how many credit cards you have open, how much money you have on them. They're gonna compare to the ones you have open to the ones you have paid off, and so that's a big thing. Being with a car, you just have to have good credit. It's always good to be, I think it's 40% below in credit card debt. And they also look, and people are going to look at your collections. Do you have any medical bills on there and stuff like that? That's things you'll need to get paid. So like I said, you just gotta look for yourself personally. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just personally what I do, so I have no idea, I'm learning as I go too. But I'm just telling you from what I've learned and what I've experienced. So I know sometimes I kind of veer on explaining things. So if you didn't understand anything and you have a question, just ask. I'll definitely get back to you on it. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe.